What's up, guys? It's been a while. I'm gonna explain everything why I haven't been making videos. But man, I felt inspired to just pick up the camera again, start shooting. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me today, show you guys what I'm doing. I'm actually 7 weeks out from my show, almost 6 weeks out from summer shredding. And I got a lot to fill you guys in on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Summer Shredding. Today is episode 1. We're just getting started, alright? Things have changed a lot. We're not in the same place we were before. A year ago, last Summer Shredding, I was living in Las Vegas. I was still doing the handyman work. That was like my main thing. Now I'm out here in Houston. I'm working out at Alpha Land. I'm working with a bunch of gyms in the city doing digital marketing and videography, and things have changed very quickly and very intensely, right? My life is completely different now. But, we're doing what we got to do. We're doing what we said we were going to do. And now, as always, I committed I would do summer shredding this year, so that's what we're doing. Today is day 1. I've actually technically started 2 weeks ago with doing maintenance calories with the coach. This was just more so we can see how my body's reacting to these calories and get a better idea of how we want to go into prep. But officially, we're 16 weeks out today from the competition. And I'm sitting right at around 205 pounds. So last prep, if you remember, I started at 231 pounds. I was way heavier, I just had too much body fat. Ended up having to lose 54 pounds to get ready for the show. It was way too much, way too drastic. Lost a lot of muscle mass. Didn't even come in as shredded as I want to come in. This year, I'm working with the same coach, but we're taking a better approach because I stayed a little leaner during this off season. Though I do feel like I have made some good progress in the gym and my physique. So yeah, man, that's the plan. We're gonna get shredded for summer shredding, and I'm gonna show you guys that there's no excuses, that it can be done, man. I have all these things going on in my life right now. I'm extremely overwhelmed and stressed out, and I got anxiety, and I'm waking up in the morning to get to work, and I'm working till I go to sleep. That's what my days look like right now. So if I can pull this off and am able to balance all these things that I'm doing, these businesses and the content and the personal brand, and I'm doing coaching now too. I'm doing online coaching now, which, by the way, we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But if I can get all this done and still get absolutely shredded for my show, there's no reason why you can't either. All right. Time is not an excuse. You got to make time for things. Okay. So yeah, man, we've committed. We're doing this show. We're starting prep. And right now it's like 12 o'clock already. I haven't even had breakfast yet because I had a meeting in the morning and just been running. But we're about to have a heavy meal. Calories are still high. It's week 1. We're close to 3,000 calories. I think we're like on 28 or 2,900. I'll put my calories and macros on the screen. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna eat today. I'm also gonna take you guys to Alpha Land with me. We're gonna go get a nice little chest workout in, and we'll see where the week takes us. So welcome to episode 1 of Summer Shredding. It's for YouTube. Say what's up.
What's up? Yo, we out here,
coach. 16 weeks out. 16. David, 16 weeks out, boy.
Hey, this one's gonna be special. This one's gonna be special. Got Mike, second time. My third time. This one's gonna be different.
So we can throw the bottom in and this how that would go.
We're all started, bro.
That's your marker. With what you incorporate, just hold everything like 2 seconds. Go back from this to that. I might go this way.
Alright. Mine is still a work in progress.
So I put it right here. Do you think it helps if you like come with it?
Comes out, and then boom, this arm just goes. Boom.
Look, it's right there. There you go.
I'll hold that just for a second, and then come out.
That is way better. Let's keep the X. So once you do, see that is way more natural. Yeah. Let's go for the game. Number 13. Oh, and then once you do, like, I know we're starting it. We want to start stripping. Let's get that discipline of like being super. So when you come in,
Right there.
punch it. There you go. Sit on it. Now continue. Through. There you go. Hold that. All right. And remember, drive to these. Drive your elbows. There you go. You want to get into this. Shoot that thing. You gotta get this one quick. Transition. Boom. And then obviously you gotta work on your square.
I'm about to go walk the dogs, but first I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing every single morning to help me with digestion. This is basically what I've been taking in the mornings to help me with digestion, especially now that I'm on prep and I got such little carbs. Sometimes that lack of carbs and the lack of fiber can really be difficult on your digestion system, so this has just been helping me. So I do about 6 to 8 ounces of this aloe vera juice. What this does, it basically soothes the digestive system, it increases nutrient absorption, and also it reduces bloating, which is great. Then I do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of this apple cider vinegar, this is supposed to help with the digestive system as well and help boost your metabolism. Top it off with some water, and then lastly, for taste and for some energy, for some caffeine, add a little bit of Mio in there. And there you go. Oh, one last thing. I also take L-glutamine, which helps with muscle recovery and absorption of nutrients as well. Cheers. Nothing like that awful taste of apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. Bro, what are these things? Bro, look at these birds. What the hell are these? You don't understand. These birds are fucking giant. What is that thing? What the hell? so here we have meal number one. This is basically what I've been eating every day for like the last 3 weeks. So we have a cup of oats, 2 cups of water, a little bit of cinnamon. I'll eat this with some sugar-free syrup once we get to Alpha Land. And then here we have 3 extra large eggs with 4 slices of ham and 1 serving of low-fat cottage cheese, as well as 1 serving of low-moisture part-skim mozzarella cheese. All right, so again, this is what I've been eating. I'll usually eat this with some Cholula hot sauce, and then this with some sugar-free maple syrup. Macros and calories will be listed on the screen. So now I'm about to head out to Alpha Land, go do my morning fasted cardio. I'm gonna take this prepped with me in my bag. After cardio, I'm gonna shower there, and then I'll eat my first meal at the Alpha Lounge because that's where I work now. So I kind of pretty much just I don't work at Alpha Land, but like I do my work at the lounge, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go there for a little while. I'm gonna catch you guys there at Alpha Land, and I'm gonna fill you guys in on why I haven't been making the videos and how prep is going so far. Siempre es importante, hasta más es importante cuidar la salud. Parte es la dieta. Primero te hacemos una dieta que es personalizada específicamente para sus metas y sus preferencias. Alright guys, I'm back home now. I got the chicken cooking in the air fryer, but I figured I'd use this time to give you guys a quick little life update, tell you what's going on, and just kind of be open and talk about why I haven't been filming. I really just haven't been in the best mind space for it. Just got a lot of stuff going on, especially with, you know, having moved out here. It was very difficult. I had already established my business out in Vegas. I was set. I was doing very well over there. And then obviously coming here, I basically was starting from zero. I had like some investments that I had made before coming out that was supposed to be my backup, like emergency funds. And all of my investments crashed, went completely to zero. I lost everything. Aside from that, man, just it's just been slow out here trying to find some work. I was also counting on being able to rely on the handyman work if things got slow out here, and that hasn't really been a reliable option either. I've really been struggling to find clients with the handyman work for some reason out here, doing the same stuff I was doing out in Vegas, but for some reason it hasn't been working out for me over here, man. And just been going through a lot, so I just wasn't in the mental space to be filming myself and be even the main thing was really the time. It wasn't even how I felt. It was I just needed to focus my time and spend my time, you know, on producing for the businesses that I'm starting up, you know, doing the digital marketing, going out, meeting new gyms. I was doing a bunch of like free work for all these different gyms, and then just ended up getting burned in the end. And yeah, man, just it's been one thing after another for sure. The main thing right now that I've really been relying on is the coaching. That's been doing pretty well for me. I started doing online fitness coaching. This is something I've been doing for years, but I never really took it super serious in terms of like really trying to grow and get a lot of clients. But that's been pretty much one of my main focuses the past couple months, and that's been going well. We're growing. Mostly people from like Instagram or people that already know me. That's been my clientele lately. But we still got a lot of things we're working on. We still got a long way to go before I'm like finally able to just breathe and just relax and just, focus. Even like prep was really hard the first couple weeks because I was like, my mind, I was so on other things. I didn't even have prep was like a secondary thing to me. Not that I didn't still hit my macros and stay on top of the diet or like not cheat or anything. I still was on top of it, but it was almost one of those things like it was a side quest that I was doing. Right now I'm more in a focused mindset with this prep, knowing I'm 7 weeks out, almost 6 weeks out. I really got to dial it in, and we still have a long way to go, a lot of progress to make. So I absolutely have to give this more priority. Life has just been about finding the balance. And right now with my current routine, what you guys are seeing, I wake up early, I walk the dogs, I go to the Alpha Land, I get my cardio in, I do, I eat there, I do some work there, I hit some abs after because, I've been slacking on these abs for a long time. Like now I'm training them every day to make sure we're making progress. So doing that, then coming home, having my other meal, still taking time to edit, do whatever I gotta do, and then going back to the gym for my second session, do my workout plus my cardio, and then come home and try to shut down as early as possible so I can really get some good rest and be up early the next day to go again. So just having this strict routine has been like a game changer for me. It absolutely helps me clear my mindset, feel like I'm much more productive. I had set up this office here, you could even see. I had set up this little office here in my apartment. And this is where I was working most of the time, but now I realized just being home, it's too much distractions, you know what I mean? Like even with the lights off and everything, like I try to focus in and I'll have a hard time just sitting down and getting my work done. So lately I've been going to Alpha Land, and for some reason just being there, just having that energy, being in the lounge, I can just focus in. I'm not distracted. I'm not going to the fridge or the pantry. I'm not distracted by the dogs, or whatever. Like I'm fully focused and I'm working while I'm there. So it's made me a lot more efficient and I'm getting a lot more done. So with that being said, one of the main priorities that I want to put in my life right now is to document and be able to do these YouTube things, and not even for growing, not even for like, I just want to have this, man. I want to be able to look back someday and be able to see where I was at, because right now I'm at a time I always wanted this, you know what I mean? Like I always, for years, like I wanted to come to Texas. I wanted to be able to train at Alpha Land. I wanted to make friends out here and be on prep and compete. And it's like I'm finally doing what I've always wanted to do, and I'm not appreciating it in the moment. I'm not really enjoying it almost. I'm so caught up. And it's mostly because of the whole money situation and just the lifestyle that I was used to is not what I can do anymore. And so I'm trying to get my businesses up and going and to that point where I'm comfortable and I'm like, okay, I can really focus on what I want to do. But it's just been a balance act of trying to do that, but also trying to stay on top of like the gym content and Instagram, trying to grow there, and this prep and family and everything. So it's just, it's a lot on my plate, and it's one of those things where I'm not really, I wasn't really optimizing anything because I was too spread out. And so that's why I had to step away from creating content for a bit and putting my time into that. But I think with this new routine, I'll be able to overcome that and put some more time into this. So that's kind of what's going on. Now, as with prep, I'm 6.5 weeks out. We started this prep at 208 pounds. I made a mistake. And the mistake was that we started 16 weeks out, which was okay. That would have been fine. But the problem was my parents had an anniversary, their 30-year anniversary, and the whole family was going on vacation. And we hadn't been on vacation as a family since I was young. So it wasn't an opportunity I wanted to miss. We all went out to Hawaii. We had a good time. I still tried to stay on top of it. I did my best to hit my macros, to eat healthy, to do my workouts still. You know, I was still on top of it, but when I got back here to Houston, I hadn't gained any weight. I hadn't lost any weight, but I was gone for 10 days, right? I think maybe even more. It was almost 2 weeks. And so when I got back, man, it was just a lot of wasted time, and then trying to adapt again to the routine and to my macros and everything. So I was in between 200 and 208 for the majority of my prep. You know, I've only lost about, right now I'm sitting at 197. Okay, so I finally did kind of break through, but we've had to get really aggressive with this prep, especially the last 2 weeks. I've been doing 700 calories of cardio a day, as well as I think I'm only eating like 2,200 calories right now, 235 grams of protein. My carbs is like at 175, my fats are at 70. So macros are very low for me to be 7 weeks out from the show. And so that's kind of concerning to me, because I'm afraid of the same thing last year happening, which is I come into the show completely depleted and flat, right? My idea this year was I wanted to get lean sooner so that I'd be able to take the prep a little less aggressively, to hold on to as much muscle as I could. That was the biggest mistake I made last year, because last year I had 54 pounds to lose, so it had to be aggressive. But this year I didn't bulk up as heavy. I only got up to 208. My heaviest I was like 212, right? So I definitely try to keep the weight down this year, but we're starting to get to that point where it needs to get real serious. Starting next week, we're going to start carb cycling. That'll be a separate video. I'll talk about that. But that's where we're at right now with prep. I'm doing 6 workouts a week, 6 cardio sessions, each cardio 700 calories, and then my macros right now are what I just said. So, you know, we've been on top of it, eating only whole foods pretty much. You guys will see what my day of eating looks like in the rest of this video. And workouts have still been great. You know, I'm still getting good workouts, and I feel a lot bigger than I did last year. And when I look at the pictures of where I was right now last year, I definitely look better now, but I can tell I still have a long way to go. So I'm expecting to step on stage around 180. So I might still have like 17 pounds to lose in the next 7 weeks. So it's time to get serious, guys. All right. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with the content. I definitely want to be uploading at least 1 video a week, but I almost feel like if I'm capable, I'm going to do more. Also, if you're interested in online coaching, I've been helping people lose weight in less than 90 days with minimal time in the gym, and everything's customized specifically for you. Okay, so if you want to know more about that, you can email me, michaelwayfitness@gmail.com, or hit me on Instagram at _MichaelMillion_. All right, so I think I need to go flip my chicken. It's been 10 minutes. Gonna flip that, and then I'll show you guys my next meal. All right, guys, here we go. Meal number 2. We have 235 grams of rice, 9.2 ounces of chicken, some veggies, and 2 servings of mozzarella cheese. This is a pretty big meal. This is my biggest meal of the day. So this is going to be my pre-workout meal. I'll have this now. I'll give myself maybe 2 hours to digest it, then head to the gym to get my workout done. You can see I've been eating with some chopsticks because I realized it makes me eat a little slower, which when you're on prep, and especially when you start getting on those low calorie days, you know, it's helpful to take a little longer with your meals. It feels more filling if you take your time with it. So gonna go ahead and eat this. Then check in with you guys when we're at the gym. We have what do we have today? We have back. We have an arm day today, so it's gonna be today's gonna be an easy day. It's just biceps and triceps. Gonna hit a little bit of shoulders, and that's the plan. So, gonna go ahead and eat this and catch you guys at the gym. I somehow forgot one of the most important ingredients, which is some low-fat cottage cheese. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I love this stuff right here, man. I mean, one, obviously macros are great. I mean, you're looking at one serving has 2.5 grams of fat, 5 carb, 12 protein. So I'm throwing this pretty much on everything that I can throw it on. And I'm just a big cheese guy. I just love cheese, you know what I mean? So once you get over the consistency, the texture of it, phenomenal. I throw it on everything. So that is going to be meal number 2. Maybe I'll throw a little hot sauce on there. Alright guys, back home now, finished my workout, finished my cardio. I stopped by to grab some groceries. I'm going to show you guys what I got real quick. I'm going to just show you this, and then I'm going to show you guys what my last meal is going to be, and we're going to wrap up this video because it's already 9:53 p.m. I still got to walk the dogs, I still got to make my last meal. Got a lot of stuff to do still. I'm trying to go to bed soon, so let me show you guys what we got. Just re-upping on some of the ingredients that I already have in the fridge. Got some more chicken breasts, of course. Cottage cheese, love that. Lettuce, some pepper and onions, cucumbers. We got some low carb days coming very soon. So this is gonna be important. I actually should have really bought more. I was kind of distracted, but yeah, definitely should have bought a lot more veggies. Got some more ham. These are great, 5 grams of protein in each slice. 0 carbs, 0.5 grams of fat, and then some mozzarella cheese, which I love. I eat this every single day with almost pretty much every single meal. Macros are great, 5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, 6 grams of protein, and then I got another Mio Energy, 0 calorie, caffeine, all that good stuff, and then got some more water. So that's the grocery haul. I'm gonna show you guys my last meal, and we'll call it a night. All right, guys, last meal is done. We have 8 ounces of chicken, we got some grilled lettuce, got half a cup of rice, got some bell peppers, and 3 servings of mozzarella cheese. I mean, bro, like honestly, this stuff tastes incredible. I know the grilled lettuce might sound kind of weird, but it's just something I recently tried and I love it. It kind of gives a little crunch to the food. I like the texture of it, and then I basically grill it with a little bit of apple cider vinegar, so it tastes incredible. However, this is the part where I'm gonna lose some of you, okay? So I have some protein I still have to hit, and I have no more chicken that's already made, so we're gonna add a serving of cottage cheese to this, which I think is gonna taste great, but a lot of you might not be so adamant about it, so viewer discretion is advised. Please don't unsubscribe. That's it. Okay. Then we'll just mix that in there with the rest of that, and that's gonna be dinner. We'll have hit our macros after this. overall, very successful day. My camera's about to die. But you guys, we're 6.5 weeks out. I'm excited to be making content again, honestly. Like, this was a lot of fun shooting again. And so I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming for you guys. So just make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna get absolutely shredded for summer shredding. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. More heart, more hustle.